It's a question that's so stupid. Is Africans, the Black Americans are African question I saw on the Vibe show and King God or something like that. So, they're asking random Africans, are we are African? And I'm laughing at the comment section. These majority of people say, no, we're not African. We are Black Americans. We not the people of Ham. We're not it. We Israelites. Okay. So this is a question to the system. Those individual Africans who don't know about American history. Black, so-called Black Americans are not. We're not pure black. We are multiracial. We have two races and more. We have, besides African, we have Native American and white European. Some of us have Asian from outside of Native American mix. Nobody coming to say, yeah, we're Asian, whatever, because Native American mix, whatever. So, because Native Americans came out of Asia. So, there was a messed up, stupid law that's no longer a law since Loving versus Virginia case. That legalized interracial marriage, and a documentation back in 1967 says that the one drop rule is unconstitutional. The Census Bureau allows us to check more one box when they were trying to put the multiracial category with minorities, civil rights groups like NAACP, LULAC, La Alianza Casa Raza, American Indian Movement, Asian League went against this category. I don't know why 20 years ago they were stupid for doing that. I support the minority civil rights groups, but when it came to this, that's how stupid. Even Maxine Waters was going against this. Now the same people that she was rooting for that was going against the minority category had turned against her. She's a sellout. She had to Hispanics. She's not in California. She's not helped the folks Akron in Skid Row. So weird how they talk bad about Maxine Waters, and even took sides with her about the took sides with what's the man name from Fox News? White man, the Irish Bill O'Reilly about the James Brown wig. Okay, now Hornets. We have different races in us besides African. They demonize as pure black African descent because in the caste system of white supremacy, they wanted us to be slaves. That's why they had rape when they started importing Africans, slaves, and they also had consensual sex as well. Okay, we don't always rape. But the idea of the slave master choosing, because some of the white one was mad at the slave mistress, not slave mistress, the mistress of who was a slave, African descent, mixed or pure, because she was stealing master's cocoa goodies. Okay, like we had the movie Queen with Halle Berry, Jasmine Guy played Queen's mother, who's part Cherokee, and Anne Martin, who's Queen's stepmother, which is Advocate's Queen is it was Advocate's paternal triracial grandmother because she was black, white, Native American. Her dad was slave master. Their mom was black, white, Native American slave. She sold her to another man, a plantation, because she was tired of her white male going to the slave, bunk and having sex with somebody else, with a part black Native American woman. Okay, so they were not always rape, but it happened because the sex was to make more slaves on the plantation. Okay, all right. So, and they were interracial because, like I said, my grandmother was married to a mixed race, a Creole mulatto man, and that's how my third grandfather came out into the world. And in the 1870s, that's the registration days. It was not doing slavery. Okay, so we are a mixed race people, and I think that it's sad that many of us don't want to admit that. We let the white racist man decide for us. And as white people individually who doesn't respect me as a multiracial person, I don't fool with those white people. Once I found out that there are certain white people in my area or friends, so-called friends, that the friendship's over, okay? Because I know why. They're intimidated by somebody who don't look like them, or if they do, it can pass. But many of us don't look. There are those in our community who can pass, but many of us cannot pass, light, dark, whatever, can carry whichever. With their DNA, it's intimidation because they caste system a class. They don't want to see the same. It's competition. Okay, so accurate person lighter than me, my shade camera, or lighter darker than me, who says they're pure black or not pure black, it's less competition. The one thing that white race people, even those who say they're not racist, don't like, especially the men, a brother, to compete against them. Okay, they don't like that. They want you to be submissive to them and be at the bottom. That's why that even instrumental rap music is not true rap music, but the hip hop music they support the coonery of like Kodak Black and all that other stuff. Just, the functional stuff in our community because they don't like the fact if rappers came out rap about Wall Street and being entrepreneurs in the stock market and stuff, they'll motivate the community to change. That's scary to them. That's why they're doing segregation. Why people burn Wall Street, Black Wall Street in Rosewood, because they didn't like to see us doing good. The idea of having Jim Crow segregation was to keep us economic default for having a one drop of black DNA. So understand that if the idea of black inferiority is what they want to see, okay? That's why that even though gangster rappers, especially from NWA, or even the Afro artists like Dr. Dre, that's why he has been here. Okay, I understand that from NWA to Death Row, and others like Snoop Dogg, when they came out in the 90s and the 80s as well, they bought the white. I'm sorry to say that, no offense to white fans, but me and some of them y'all bought that because y'all like to see people acting sick and talking about bitches and hoes and niggas and shooting up, killing. If a bunch of white dudes were saying that, you would not buy that. I'm sorry. Eminem doesn't rap that does cuss, but it's not rap that type of lingo. Let's be real. And they call him the rap god. Oh Lord, I don't know who gave that title. Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. I already know. Anyway, points to the 9 I suspect who support the Power Prison Complex in that secret meeting in California. Besides him and Jerry Heller. Okay, thank you. From NWA. Yes, baby. People understand that they wanted us to talk about gangster thug-ism to minorities, both African and Hispanic community, because they want to put a bunch of minority men in jail. No wonder Trump trying to build that wall. Prison is slavery, 13th Amendment. Yes, so put a bunch of minorities to build that wall. Yes, so Mexico ain't paying for it. They're going to have a prisons of color to build the wall. People of African descent, Hispanic, pick cotton and strawberries and build the wall. And singing in English and Spanish, I'll be free someday. Yes, which actions with country music also came besides slaves singing when the prisoners, African descent prisons at the time will be sharecropping or whatever. The white folks will actually spot on them here and say, I'm glad that who was it? Impressive? Somebody was talking about Lil Nas about the country song that he did with Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, that's very true. So you see, they spine on what we said, but if we do their music, it's a problem. See what I'm saying? So it's weird. So point is, we are mixed race people. We need to stop lying. We're not pure black, white, and American. We need to stop with this lies because, well, Master said the white man pull you over and say you're black on the paper. Okay, he can put you at your pants and monkey. And are you going to say, if they say you had black DNA, you are a monkey, put monkey as clarification. Are y'all dumb asses going to come in on my comment section and defend that shit? I bet you would. Y'all don't have no self-worth. Y'all don't think for yourselves. You truly are feeble-minded by choice, like slavery by choice. Or Kanye would say, you show a Marcus Saginaw from Planned Parenthood eugenics ideology. Okay, you choose to. Oh Lord. Technically, regardless what the white man say, and the white man is not God. We are more than one race of people because our gene pool, our family history, our ancestors, while your so-called black parents are not pure, they mix too. And your grandparents. Because without those ancestors mixing, their asses wouldn't be here, your ass wouldn't be here either. So truth of the matter is, we are multiracial people. We need to stop lying with this mess and stop letting the oppressor ideology run us. Y'all some dumb folks to let I understand, acknowledge the oppressor system and how they view you, but you let the oppressor ideology, his inferior complex, you stem on you to determine your life. Oh Lord, I see why some people don't like their freedom. Yes, and if you got so-called white friends who don't support you, or other people who support you in your multiracial identity and acknowledgement and awareness of your roots, you need to stop fucking with them as friends. And stop clucking for them. Stop over here trying to have sex with these people. I'm trying to be nasty, but y'all some dumb folks. You would let the inferior complex ideology, their determination, their destination, that they the story they created, run you. So I ain't the coon, is y'all are. So to the sisters that are in Africa, to educate you truthfully, because truth set you free is what Jesus say, we are multi-racial people. We're not pure black. I don't care how black we look to some people, or white, or whatever. They might come in different shades. I could be darker than, well, I am darker than Drake, but also lighter than Tyrese. Okay? So we're not pure black. Stop with the bullshit and just let it be known we're multiracial people. We have a baby with some other race that's not cocoa black. This not the first time it happened in our family ancestry. We doing what happened back in the day. We're still mixing. Your gene pool is still mixed. That's why sometimes the baby come out looking white, like a white person, like Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson, because then it was already mixed up. Look at Joe Jackson, them blue eyes, green eyes, what the hell he had in hot yellow. And look at Catherine. She ain't no dark chocolate woman. She's a caramel skin woman, lighter brown skin tone. That makes sense, right? With them Native American cheekbones and everything else. They ain't no full-blown Africans. Them Jacksons are not no full-blown Africans. And y'all dumb ass are not full-blown black. That's why you had the baby talking about we not African, we black. What's the difference? Because last time I checked the color spectrum, Africa represents sub-Saharan, black represents sub-Saharan Africa, Negro, whatever. So when you say you're black, it's a synonym to Africa. But you say you're not African. So technically, you're multiracial. You don't want to admit it, but I got to go with Massa say, because Massa say I got to go by. Massa ain't alive no more, but descendants are, we descendants of him too, right? But the pure descendants are those who have passed and say they're pure, whatever. However, they perspective, they're not God. And they're just mad because you have their DNA in them, and they are scared of competition, intimidation. That's what it is. But at the same time, a so-called white friend ain't my friend if he or she don't acknowledge who I really am. Bye. Okay, right. We ain't friends. Why? Why? I ain't mean. It doesn't mean I'm racist. It's just that you see it's black to me. You know? But I understand. I have your pen, but I don't want you to be the same economic power as me. That's what it is. Because if we have that same economic, social power and privilege they have, it's competition, it's intimidation. They'll turn red in the face. That's what it is. So we gotta stop hanging with those people individually. I'm not saying every white person, because I had white folks, thank God, in the past who have not experienced a multiracial person. I wish I could keep them around all the time. I always tell God, like, why you get the ones, people of anybody who thinks like me is short period victory, but when the ones who opposite extreme, you keep them around. I don't know why it's like that, because that's why I'm a loner. I think the birds ain't fast flock together, man. What the color is, baby? You seem to think the same intellectual ideology that I am, that we gonna be cool, right? Hello, no matter what your color race is. Anyway, I gotta go, but enough with this bullshit about whether we are African or not. We are partially African, part European, and part Native American. And don't come on my channel, well, on African American Lies with Henry Gates Lyon Jr. Don't forget Ben Affleck didn't want nobody to know that he had slave master ancestry in the email they exposed when they hacked Sony's email. DNA companies are now being exposed for lying to people for money because they exaggerate the doggone who is this and that. But even if you had small portion Native American roots, you're still part Native American. And not all these Native American. Remember Jessica Alba, everybody says she's not no sister, Afro-Mexican woman, but she is partially Afro-Mexican. On 10 years ago, tonight, the Lopez George Pocho Coconut Afro Mestizo Asian Lopez, okay? Yes, shout out he was black, but then turn around a couple years say that don't bring a black person home, don't whatever. In Arizona, trying to do the Cat Williams, okay? But they dumbass, both him, the cotton picking, cotton house and clean house, so-called pimpalicious Cat Williams, and then you have the strawberry picking both of them dumb minorities of color. I just get dumb what's the word? Comedians. Dumb comedians of color. Yes, both Cat Williams and George Lopez, please just cut grass, pick cotton strawberries for good old Master Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. That's right, both y'all in the sun, both y'all cleaning the house, cleaning toilets. Me and sound like, what's her name? Kelly Osbourne. Okay, both y'all just clean, do the Tiffany Haddish, make fried chicken. Yes, fry that chicken. You hear fried burritos and fried chicken for Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Yes, I had thought delicious. Okay. You don't do dishes, clean the dishes for you, okay? Thought delicious. Trump, yes, the first lady, the first bisexual lady, the first lady to be a thought that we know of. Because the first lady we know nothing about their sexual past. But we sure know about that one. Anyway, y'all, I had this for everybody on my channel, the roasting channel. I think I have to call, instead of calling this video, I think it's called the roasting channel because I be roasting a lot of people on my channel. Anyway, as I had to go back and say, remember George Lopez had said, I'm black, when Mariah Carey read that dog on DNA test? But then later on, Jessica Alba, her said he had no black in her. You know, she played a high yellow bone girl in Honey. She played yellow bone, a non-Hispanic sister in Honey. Remember? Okay. They didn't pick no Alicia Keys, no Beyonce. They picked her. So, when later on, they said she had no black in her, but she on Henry Lion Gates Jr., from African American Lives on Finding Your Roots, her black DNA on her Mexican American dad, because her mama's a white woman, European Anglo American white woman. The black DNA, the Negro that Mexico came out. Yes, it did. Cause we know them big old Nubian queen lips and then some African features. She had some black in her down there in Mexico. I knew there was a lie on that DNA test. Okay? So don't come out, well, they said we had less native. I don't give a damn. You go to another DNA test, look, that's in Chicago, say she was 97% white. Camera skin like me with that so-called good hair. Better call Becky Wood. Yes. Okay, then later on, they the DNA test another company to me said, it contradicts each other. So what I just told y'all, the white man on that article in Chicago said, what? What did he say? It's for entertaining purposes. That's why. So you can't measure someone's ethnicity. It says some truth sometimes does because it's a small portion of your rules. Even African American ancestry. .com, AfricanAncestry.com. See the dark skinned boy who's part mulatto, yes. That European DNA, you see his features, not too Negroid. You know, he's chocolate. It still has some European features in there, features like a dark skinned white professor. You know, white bald head professors that have European features with glasses, all smart, just put dark chocolate on it, and that's the exact. Because he has European and African and possibly Native American DNA, because the DNA test, as he meets the white woman on 6 minutes back in 2007. That DNA is a small portion. That's why you charge $200, $300 for a DNA test, and find out later on you were lying. Until them people had small portion rules, they thought they was actually the actual rules. It didn't go back to Adam and Eve. You have to pay $200, $300, or even $1,000. You know damn well you got to go back to Adam and Eve to do their DNA test, but unfortunately you lied. It go back to 8 or 16 generations. Oh, and they paying off. So now that's why DNA test is now $50. You know damn well the value of the DNA test has to be proven. Since they've been proven to be lying to people, it had to go down, because now until they get in trouble, the Federal Trade Commission said it, whatever you want to call it, will come in and shut them DNA companies down for lying and making a killing, and lying killing, fraudulent killing of that. That's the whole reason why, y'all. So y'all don't come in my comments and tell me we ain't no Native American. You know, you do nothing DNA test, you might find you are Native American, because they messed up DNA test and they got mixed up other people DNA and everything in the lab. They probably getting high, or intentionally messed up their DNA test, or they did the $5 Indian. Remember the $5 Indian store? Remember down there in Trail Tears? Yes. Yeah, partial black Native American, and your great-great-grandpa, and the white race people didn't want you to get no money, so they paid pure white people. A lot of got part Native American to get to steal your doggone money. Thank you. Y'all don't know your history. Y'all be here lying with your ass. Don't want to be African. Don't want to be white. Don't want to be Native American. You don't know what the fuck you are. Saying you Israelite. And I'm not no lie. The first Jews were dark, black, dark. But there were other Gentiles with the same phenotype. So stop. Yes. You remember when they had the Noah's Ark a couple years before Noah's Ark? They had black people. You had the Gentiles believing other gods who were Egyptian black people who were not Israelites. The Israelites were black because the first man came out of Africa looking like that in a woman too. But as they traveled over 1,000 years, they went to other places, adapted to their continent, other where they're from, Europe or Asia, whatever. Their features changed, their hair changed to adapt to the climate. That's why. That makes sense. There is only one race is human. But if you want to go with that white racist man ideology, what race is, that Frenchman who made this concept back in the 15, 16, or whatever it was back then, okay, I mean, years ago, go back in Wikipedia to find out that French man's name is, then technically you're three races. Okay? You're not fully black. You're not African. You're not white. Purely. You're not purely native. You all three. So stop, people. Stop. Run around. We not African. We black. We not white. We not mixed. We not. You are. I acknowledge everything my roots. African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, American. Whatever is in me and my family history about my ass through my parents who ain't no pure black, who are mixed up to here, because that's why they're here, because it wasn't for that mix, they wouldn't be here. No, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. Point is, I want to know, and I clean everything. I just mark the paper up, scratch the paper up, scratch it up, some one drop no go, scratch it up, check whatever I got in me, just check it all up, because it's the what? The truth. And what Jesus said, the truth says set you free. Stop lying with that white racist lie. If you come my comments to defend your white master ancestor lie, you are a coon. See, I'm the freeman here, and I'm the rumble. Y'all still in the house cleaning, picking cotton, my mentality. Well, he said things gotta go. No, not on my end, baby. As a freeman, I ain't going by what master said. Truth of the matter is, he don't want the fact that I got his bloodline because it's competition and it's intimidation to him. Don't look like him, even though my skin not too dark and not too light either, but came out with a caramel complexion. That's right, with more African DNA, even though I have less hairy body because of Native American, Asiatic, Asian DNA, because the name came out Asian, whatever it is. Truth of the matter is, I'm all screwed up, mixed, and very proud of it. And some ain't stop over here deflecting of what you are and calling me the doggone self-hater and then the Christ when actually y'all have it. Yeah, so that's the answer. That solves everything I just said in my video. Speaking all fast up here because y'all still deflecting and trying to get mad at me for telling the damn truth. The truth will set you free. We are mixed race people. Stop running. And I think the reason why you don't want to admit you got white DNA, especially Massa, because you're acting like what Massa wanted. Call yourself niggas, making a pickaninny so-called heaven. The K. Smith said that song, being trashy, ghetto, inferior complex, not uplifting the people, being the dumb stereotype, doing worse than Tiffany had did with that fried chicken pepperella dress. What you doing? You hear me? Like Miss Peaches doing every little stupid, doing the Kodak Black, being a thug, being Steppin' Fletcher, where you light skin like what's his name, Jerry Minks, or dog like Kodak Black. That's a doggone man where you in between camera like my ass. Don't imagine acting a fool. Call you all type of niggas being thugs and hood rats, being aunts and mamas on the job, being old savage, but being whooping and trying to whoop your own down, gonna put him in street people, everything doing yes a boss, being Uncle Rucker. That's what y'all all mad about because it's all shooting up being in me man, being what's it called, being a Jesse Lee Pierce, being what's it called Diamond Self, being all these old stereotypes. Ooh, that's why y'all mad, guilty as sin because doing white man's sin already with some black identity and don't want to deflect it with black identity. Say, well, I don't like playing black because I don't want to be guilty of what doing the white man's sin, beating his head like you're still on a plantation, distorting the Bible like the white says. That's what the reason why you are feeling guilty other than the fact that you got white DNA because you're doing everything detrimental to the Acmans in the community. Let's say African descent people, we do have African descent blood besides other races. Mm-hmm. I ain't guilty. That's why I can claim it. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Providing stereotypes. Telling the whole world everything nigga didn't get mad. Telling your friends to call you nigga. Selling dope. Shooting. Doing what Nipsey Hussle's killer did. Just doing everything. Everything that you've been in savage life. That's the reason why you don't want to mention you have so-called cracker DNA. Because to all my white subscribers who agree with me, these folks are actually saying people are guilty of being the cracker with black DNA. Oh, the cracker niggas, and they call themselves nigga with no self-esteem and no self-respect. That's what they doing. I had to say crack a nigga. I hate the words. Don't even sound like the dog skin sister who was part of Haitian and Dominican who made Trayvon Martin case worse than Zara Zimmer. I mean, she got some black DNA in him. Okay, in Latin America. Case in the Tea Party, she messed it up for Trayvon. She showed it. She showed it. But anyway, she was being dumb. But that's what they're being. Yeah, yeah. That's why. That's the reason why you feel guilty for claiming you got white DNA, because you're doing everything, telling your people what they can't do, going against the not defending personal freedom. They ain't being a freedom fighter, being not to betray, but you over here telling her what you can't get, but you let white folks do that, because you know what Master can do this, but you can't do this. I'm doing like Fiddler on the movie Roots, being on Aunt Jemima. That's what y'all out, acting out savage, doing everything that you mental, and don't want to admit. So to sound like you're innocent is claiming to be pure black and you ain't. Whether it be dark, light, whatever the fuck you look like, or your hair king curly, whatever, you gotta put a perm in your hair, where you have your hair natural dread, whatever, where your hair so-called good hair weaving to the side, and curl in and bounce, everything, whatever, is straight to the max, whatever it is, natural, without no relaxing inhale, without no hot comb, without no fat iron, whatever it is. Whether dark, like whatever, they have dark, light eyes, green eyes, whatever. I don't care what the phenotype is, the truth that is, she ain't no damn pure black or pure white in America, just claim the truth that you mixed. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're still multiracial. Your kids come all different. You ain't have to have different baby mamas. Baby, there's still kids come in different shades. You're like, damn, do you have different baby mamas? No, same doggone parent. Different shades, whatever, because your DNA's all mixed up. That's what the truth of the matter is. Why are you out here scared? Scared. Because once again, you're guilty of being what the white race man asked. Doing everything, just maintaining his dream, which is a nightmare to us, but you complacent of it. That makes sense.